This video will walk you through how to sign off a successful or satisfactory observational assessment submission for your trainees in OneFile. It will also guide you through signing off an unsatisfactory assessment submission. Before I begin my assessments, I will download copies of the assessment templates to my computer to use for future assessments. This can be done at any time and will always be available to you. To locate these templates, navigate to Resources, then follow the folders to the STP templates or PTP templates, depending on what type of trainee you're assessing. For now, I'll save these templates to a folder on my PC desktop, but feel free to save these templates to any location you wish. Please keep in line with your local IT policies if you're saving to your work PC. I'll now go to my email inbox where I've received notification from OneFile that I have assessment submissions to review and sign off. Clicking this link will take me directly to the OneFile login page and then to the assessment to sign off. I will also show you, though, that you can access this assessment from your notifications in OneFile. You can see that I have a task awaiting my attention and it's asking me to sign the submissions that have been sent. Now that I'm in the assessment, I can review both the standard against which my trainee is asking me to assess, which in this case is participation in an MDT meeting with other health professionals in the Introduction to Clinical Bioinformatics and Genetics module, as well as any supporting evidence that the trainee has attached. In this case, I'm happy with the trainee's performance and participation in the multidisciplinary meeting, and I will leave feedback explaining where I felt the trainee exceeded and could use practice. I can also leave specific annotations within the trainee's supporting evidence by highlighting the specific evidence I would like to note and then leaving my comments. Next, I will give the trainee specific feedback for various domains within the assessment itself, and I will do this using the OCE proforma I downloaded earlier. I'll open up the proforma, and after entering my domain feedback, I'll save a copy to upload into my feedback on OneFile. I can also require my trainee to acknowledge my feedback by ticking the box to Create Task to acknowledge this feedback. This will ensure a task is entered within the trainee's OneFile account to review the feedback that has been left. Since I'm happy with the trainee's performance in this task, I will ensure that I check off the requested standards within the assessment criteria. Lastly, I will sign off this assessment by ticking the appropriate box at the bottom of the submission, confirming that I am happy with my comments and selections. I will then click Save and Quit to go back to my task screen. By navigating to my Trainees section of OneFile, I can view this particular trainee's portfolio progress and see that the standard for that module has now been fulfilled. I will now show you how to sign off an unsatisfactory assessment submission. This process is very much the same, however in this case I will not tick the box confirming the standard has met the framework. Again, I will open the assessment via my Tasks panel. Now, after reviewing the evidence, I've decided that the code that was left was unacceptable as the criteria was spelled incorrectly, and as such would not yield any results when the code is run. As with the prior assessment, I will again leave specific domain-based feedback. However, as this is a DOPS, I will be using the DOPS template. As with a successful assessment, my final task will be to tick the box at the bottom of the assessment indicating that I'm happy with my comments and selections. However, remember I will not be ticking the box at the top of the assessment, confirming that I am not satisfied that the standard has been satisfactorily met. Again, by navigating to my Trainees Portfolio Gap Analysis, you can see that the submission has been saved, but that particular standard within the framework is still showing as not covered by a submission yet.